and just starts a new game. Okay, so start to playing the e4, the most common. Yeah, my opponent wanted to play the Sicilian. Okay, I'm here prepared for bishops. Okay, he may wanted to push the d5 pawns too. Okay, so I could kick his knight too. The reason I could play the n person, and I could play something good here with. Okay, so queens on there. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, I know he could push his pawn, and I think I could play the d3. Yeah. So here he just simply wanted to take the e4 pawn. Okay, so I'm just taking with uh, my queen, and here's the bishops. Okay, I know he could play the knight. Okay, if I take the knight, okay, so if I take the knight, okay, he could take the bishop and I could take the queen. Okay, take this queen. Okay, he may want to take my knights too. Okay, so that's equal. Equal traits. I just wanted to bring up my knight on there, and he may be prepared for this. And I'm also developing. Sorry, I'm also turn off on my pieces. Okay, pushing the pawn. Okay, so taking this, and I'm here with for uh, preparing here. Oh, he just take this, and it also glad for me. Okay, so my another rook can be join here. Okay, so now I could push the pawn there, so he could take the c5 pawn and jump the knight also. And anything could be played there, so I didn't care about this. Okay, so taking the pawn and isolating every pawns. I didn't know is that good or bad. I just playing this. Okay, he is prepared for the trade of queen, and I'm also prepared for this. Okay, so gives a check with the rooks. Okay, so he may be plundered the rook, and I'm winning here. Okay, uh, so queen on there, and I just simply cut off the rook. I think that will be better. Okay, is there any checks of queen? Okay, so there is no checks. I could block his uh, knight also. Okay, I think he could take my bishop. Still, right now I am winning here. There is no options to trade. Okay, so my one rook on there is not bad also here. Okay, pushing this pawn. Okay, so pushing this one also. Okay, so he just made up the trades also there. Okay, so pushing this pawn is needed. Okay, now he could not take the b file pawn and he could not give it check. It's commonly queen is here. There is no way of winning. Okay, so gives a checks. Okay, so give another check. He needs to come on this position. Okay, so gives another check. Okay, so gives a check with this one. Check is on there. Okay, I think so. That is the last option of his game. I just won two game in a row. Okay, no, no. This is the first one. This is completely winning here. There is no doubt of losing. This is completely winning position on this position. There is no way without sacrificing his rooks. Maybe he's just killing my time. What's happening on? It just dropped my 5 minutes. Thank you for my video. Thank you so much, my viewers, liking my videos and liking my live streaming. Thank you so much for this. I'm also glad for this. I'm winning here, but my opponent just destroying my time or just wasting my time. Okay, we'll see on. Yeah, 2023 player and shit, man. Is that good to block someone? Happy Found Anniversary. Thank you for being a chess.com member. See, she says we are grateful. Have a support. Okay, so enjoy now. Okay, so new game. I'm here with playing the new game. Okay, so still it's clear. Still it's killing my times. Okay, so let's play a new game. Okay, so I'm just escaping the last one game. Okay, against Sicilian. Why, man? Why against Sicilian? Okay, I know his idea. So pushing this pawn. Wow, that's great. So pushing this pawn also, and I wanted to push this d5 pawns too. Okay, so first of all, hand pass in there. Okay, if I push double, he could take, and I could take. Okay, I have isolated pawn, and I didn't wanted to make this happen. So castle is the first solution, maybe. Okay, the second one is coming. Okay, single push. Single push is not bad here. Okay, so taking this action. Okay, and developing the knight. Okay, so that's with maybe I could own one pawn that is also c5. Okay, maybe I could own c5 pawn. Let's see here. Okay, I could own c5 pawns. That's with lots of trades also there. Okay, so bishop back. Okay, he's so clever on this with this, but I need to play the clever and verify this one. Okay, so it just very glad for me. So pushing this pawn is needed, and I'll just push this pawn and made up a strong build up for my knight. Okay, there's I could trade to him. I don't know why he just take this. I could take with queen, but that is risky here. I know that's risky, but what to do? I just take this and taking this with my pawn. Most probably he could not develop his pieces too. Okay, so I am here to prepare for kicking his wings first. Okay, so another rook on e1. Wow, that's really great. But I need to more sincere about this. Okay, so queen on there, and don't want any hyper attack. Still, his bishop is not or cannot be developed right yet. Okay, so bishop back is a single solution, but how long I didn't know. Wow, I think that's so critical. That's so critical gameplay. Okay, he may wanted to take my bishop first. Shit, man. What should I do? I think giving the bishop is better. Taking two pawns. Okay, still I am winning on there. My every pieces is protected. Wow, he is also threatening my rooks also, and I'm just threatening to him. Just playing on this. Okay, if he take my rook and I could take his knight and pinning his pieces, I think that's better. Okay, so I just pinned his knight, and what is the output of there? I think that's a good output. I could simply take the knight and gives a check, and where he go, I didn't know. Okay, I could fork the knight and the rook also. Let's see what my opponent wanted to do. What is my opponent's strategy? Okay, so I think the knight is free for me. That's why I just play this step. The reason is I need to win on this. That's why I just played this. Okay, now I have a winning position there. Yeah, Kamruzaman brother, how are you today? I think you are well today. Hello, hello, Kamruzaman brother. I think you are fine. Okay, so taking the night. Aren't you going to sleep? Uh, yeah, I will go to sleep. I will go to sleep at 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 a.m. And sleep like 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Okay, my sleep will be start 7 a.m. and end will be 12 a.m. 5 hours, and I just sleep uh, from 1 a.m. and 4 p.m. 4 a.m. Okay, so here is 3 hours and 5 hours, total 8 hours. Okay, so that's easy for me for winning here. There is no doubt for winning. Okay, so I could push the pawn on h5 and make up freely. Uh, okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, so now I could take the rook and sorry, I could take the queen and bishop. Okay, he just resigned. I just win two game in a row. Okay, so break. Baki gaming is 790. Okay, I cannot play double here. Sorry. Okay, so highlight the chess.com. Why not highlight the chess.com? Because it is my platform for gameplay. Okay, jumping the knight is maybe better. He could pin my knight. And I think there is no output will be fine. Okay, let's see. So he just put this pawn and I am just put this pawn. I know what's my opponent wanted to do with, and I'm just here with to share my role play or gameplay. Okay, so taking this. Okay, so bishop back. He's on center now. I don't know how long the center will be opened or center will be played. Okay, so at first take this one. That is needed. That is also playable. So jumps the knight may be better. Okay, so I could win. I could win his bishops. Okay, so at first develop the position is needed. Wow, it's great. Okay, I know I could win his bishops. Shit, man. Maybe I just miss mob. Yes. Okay, so taking this, and he may or he could push the pawn or he could play there so on. Okay, so knights on there. Wow, great gameplay. Uh, Recently, I didn't want to trade the bishop. That's why I just pushed the pawn. Okay, so there is a tricky move. I could take the knight, sorry, queen, and gives a check. Oh, he could bishop back on there. I didn't see the moves. Oops. My opponent just made the moves so qualityful. Shit, man. Maybe my winning is gone. I cannot win this game because it just completely 3 point down. Okay, it just completely 3 point down. Okay, so needs to rook double. Okay, so taking this. I have nothing to do here. Shit, man. Nothing to do. If he takes, I could take. If he didn't, I could take. So I could play. Okay, here's I just made up the option and there. So I think there is nothing for winning from my side. We could take the fed pawns. Check this. He could check with rook, and I just give him a check. Okay, that's good. He may take my all of pieces. I have nothing to do. Okay, so he is just targeting my position. Now I need to play this. This is forced. I have nothing to do here with. Okay, so I just blocked all of the position. I didn't know how long it will be. Okay, so I'm just wanted to kicking him. Oh my god, I just blundered here. Okay, so let's resign. Okay, I just lost for after 2 games. Okay, so knight jumps. Okay, he just moved his knight 2 times. I didn't know how or okay, so I didn't want to move my pieces 2 times. Okay, so he may allow to take this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so made up castle first. Okay, he just keeps a check and I'm just developing my queen on there. I think that's also best for me. Okay, my knight is jumping here a little bit. Okay, so here he just preparing for my knight. So pushing this pawn double and sorry. So he plays good, not bad here. Okay, so queen on there and what should I do? With okay, so isolated pawn of mine and so I'm just wanted to make up the easiest move with him. Okay, so there's I needed to play this one. Okay, so bishop's on there and it's just fixed. Okay, if I take the bishop, his pawn could be isolated. I think that is also okay for me. Okay, he is targeting my pieces. Okay, he could give a check. What should I do? Okay, okay, there's two. I could play the queen on g4. I think that was best for me. Queen on g4. Okay, okay. So queen on g4. Uh, just starting a check is deadly. Starting check. Okay, so go with this rook. I didn't wanted to play this one also, but needed to play. Nothing to do here with. Okay, pushing this pawn is needed. What's wrong and what is the strategy or what he wanted to do with me? Okay, there's he may or he could be uh, able to take the e-file pawn or also taking the bishops. Oh, I didn't know, and I'm again singing, so that's all as well as. If we remove his rook, I could simply gives a check to him. That's a great news. I'm thinking to. Okay, so queen on there, and if he block my queen, he will lose. Now what to do? He know. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my rooks. Sorry, my bishops. Is that good? I'm gonna be sacrifice my bishops. I didn't know is that good or is that good for my gameplay. I'm just playing on. Let's see one there. He could not push the FL pawn. Sorry, G-file pawn. That will be blundered for him. Uh, I think he's just killing my time. Viewers, what you say? My opponent just killing my time. That is too boring here. I hate this kind of player. They take so much time for just a single move. Yeah, yeah, brother. They are playing this. They are playing this for these technicals. I know. They are also playing this for technicals. I'm also hated this ones. Okay, he could not give the check, and I could give the check, and that there will be mate trades also. Okay, so I'm just preparing here a long-term gameplay. Okay, now sacrifice the bishop. No, sacrificing the bishop. He could find a repeated check. That's why I didn't sacrifice the bishop. Okay, he could check on d file, and once he find a check, there will be something bad. That's why I didn't do this. Okay, now I could sacrifice my bishop. Now I could play the rook on e2. That is also better. I think this is the time for sacrificing the bishops. Gives a check. Wow. Uh, Here is the checks. Okay, if I play the rooks on there, he could find a single check. Then he could gives another check. Oh, that's so bad. So I could play the rook on this, and I'm just here to distract the queen's positions. That's why I play this one. Okay, pushing the pawn. Yeah, there is no checks available right now. So he needs to change the track, or he needs to change the gameplay. Okay, I'm only one pawn up, but it may be winning from my side. What's happening on? I didn't see any of messages of my viewers. Wow, he knows that he could made up the draw. So gives a check on there. Queens on there. Now just simple. He could not give me check, and what should I do? I think queen on f file is better. Queen on f4 was better. But what should I do? I could play the rook on e file. Okay, there's okay, pushing the h file pawn. That's also playable. Okay, so my queen can, sorry, king can jump over there. Okay, he could take my uh, file pawn. Okay, so he also gives a check. Okay, so pushing the pawns on there. Okay, I have a three pawns. He have three pawns, but he didn't enough have enough time for this. Okay, he is killing time, killing his times too. Okay, so gives a check. Okay, gives another check. Okay, so taking this pawn is good maybe. Okay, so gives a check. Well, he just wanted to made up draw here. Okay, so gives another check. Another check. Gives another check. And I could give him the multiple checks. Okay, so here there is the multiple checks available. Okay, so he just play the pre moves. Okay, so I could push the pawn. Okay, so take this queen. My opponent just time out and I am taking his queen. He just pre moved. Okay, so my opponent just wanted to play another game. Why not, Mr. Shoutout? Okay, so playing the pawn, pushing. Thank you for watching my live streaming. Viewer, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Please double tap on your screen and hit the like. Okay. Okay, that will more inspiration for me if you hit the like button. Oh no. Oh no. Shit, man. Okay, he may needs to exchange the queen. Yeah, but there is no way for give the look back, queen back. Okay, so I just wanted to exchange or remove or do something with my pieces. Okay, so uh, yeah, he just played this for good timing there. What should I do here? Wait, I think I could play this one. Shit, man, if I got checkmated, that is also bad. Wow, there is a check. He just missed up. Okay, so he just missed up. There's a check. So push this pawn is needed, or push this pawn could be playable. Wow, he's great. He's just great here. So I need to resign. He played so well on this position. So let's play a new game. Okay, now I just push this pawn. Okay, if you take, that is also good. If you don't take, that is also good here. Okay, so if he accept my c5 pawn, and I could develop my bishop, and if you don't accept, I could push the pawn. Okay, so let's keep this for two times or three times. Okay, okay, I'm here for completely pushing, pushing, pushing. Okay, he may wanted to take this. Okay, so he didn't wanted to take this. How could I backward this one? Okay, so pushing the pawn, he could keep a check with pieces. Okay, taking this. Okay, so my knight on there. Okay, so I'm just here with isolated my pawn, and his pawn is also isolated on theirs. Okay, so castle. I know there I could made up multiple threads. Okay, now it just uh, threads multiples. You know, now he could not save his e-file pawn. And once his e-file pawn is weak, I didn't know what will be happen. Okay, so he could develop his knight. I think that's better for routing his e-file pawns. Also good. Okay, so he's just giving two pieces for a single pieces. Okay, still he could not win. Wow. So jumps there in night. Okay, still there's lots of traits. Still, I just own one pieces. Maybe I have four pieces. Okay, so maybe I'm not here. I just sacrifice my pieces. Okay, so gets a check. And what should I do? Yeah. So there's I just gives a check. And what is the proper gaming goal? Okay, so I'm just hearing to play this one. Okay, I could take all of his pieces. Okay, if I take his piece, what will be the reply from him? I didn't thinking so. He could give a check, and I could give back. But what if I go on this with this one? Okay, so queens on there is maybe good. I don't know how long it will stay, but I could checkmate him. Okay, so gives check. This is the beautiful checkmate I just giving. So I hope my viewers will enjoy this game. Definitely, my viewers will enjoy this game. So pushing the pawn is needed. Okay, once he push, okay, he's developing his bishop, and I'm just prepared for developing my bishops. Okay, push the pawn first. Okay, if he move his piece double, that is not a problem. Okay, so pushing the, okay, singly threading to him and wanted to trade his pieces. Okay, so I think that's good. That's not bad here. Okay, knight jumps on there. Another knight is on there. Okay, so I could push the pawn. Okay, to so take this, and I think a made up castle is not needed today or on this time. Okay, he could take his with his queen or with his any of pieces. Okay, so I do not want to push my pawn. Okay, so he just take this one and he gives a check. Okay, I'm also here with to keep this. Okay, why not? I keep this one. Okay, so castle on the short side may be better. Okay, so I'm just castle on the short side and give a little bit kick to him. Wow. So castle on the short side. And that's best. Okay, okay, brothers. I could push this double here, kicking your positions or kicking your pieces. Okay, so I just here with to change. So I just here with to play the strongest gameplay. Okay, so now knight jumps and my knight could jumps on e4. Okay, so he's prepared for this also, and I'm here with the rook. Okay, he jumps the knight and my knight jumps the e file and also attacking the opponent. Okay, so I'm also attacking his a file pawn and also could attack his pieces. Okay, let's see. He could jump with his pieces. Okay, I have a back rank. I need to properly see this. I have a back rank. Okay, so on there, and I'm just trading him. I think that's good. Okay, rooks on there is maybe better. Hmm, what should I do? Wow, there is a back rank. I just see this for a single moment. Okay, so I could give him a check and also love to play this one. Okay, once he play the rook on c6. Okay, he just plays his favorite move. Okay, so gives a check. I think it is draw. Okay, I think so. It's draw. could made up the draw. Let's see. Okay, the position is equal, and what should I do? Okay, he could take my d5 pawn. Okay, jumping on there. Okay, thank you so much. He could take my file pawn, and he's one pawn up. I think that's good. Okay, if you one pawn up, I think he could not win. The reason, okay, okay, there is the 1:1. Okay, he's just blocking my area, and I'm there, so playing this one. Okay, I could play discover at x2. Okay, let's see. Okay, jumps the knight here. Okay, so I could fork his pieces. Pushing this pawn. Okay, mix up the trading moves. My god. Oh my god. He could really win my pieces. What should I do? Okay, so queen on there and do not made up any checks. I think that's better. Okay, so there, so I'm prepared for this. Okay, he is 2 pawn up and 5 minutes up. Maybe my opponent will be winning. Okay, I'm just waiting for my opponent blunders. Maybe my opponent will blunder. Okay. Okay, there is no option to save this. Oh my god. Okay, so there is 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Okay, I have a H5 pawns only. Okay, so I could kick his knight. So there I could push this pawn. Sorry, push this king. Great. That's a great news. I could give him a check. He could jump over and make a check. Okay, so king's back. Okay, I know what to do with and what to play. Okay, so there's with oh my god, he may win one of my knight also. So let's resign on there. There is no gameplay, just resigning on this position. Sorry, brothers, I just closed all of games. Okay, so viewer, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Allah Hafiz everyone. Bye bye everyone. Allah Hafiz.